what India should focus on for the next 25 years in order to become a better nation. This is the most urgent and gravest problem that the country faces.
The worst thing you can do for the country to give everybody a sense of dependability on an outside force, be it the government, be it a private party, be it a public-private partnership. You have to create sustainability that is self-generated.
While foundations and charities could be of big help to communities, their flaw is being a pillar people could depend on. If these organizations decide to one day suddenly stop their donations, communities would immediately collapse.
You built a dependency.
You have created a complacency factor that money flow is going to come, be it from the government, be it from a trust, be it from a company, and the company or the trust has failed in not providing something that makes that community stronger, makes it more productive, gives it a sense of wanting to do something for itself, creates pride in what it stands for. And perhaps we have to change what we are doing to be idea givers rather than money givers.
That is how we build a country to become more progressive, by investing in ideas instead of just money inflow. This is a common mistake when Indians go overseas to work.
I'm not saying you should not go abroad. If you think you're going to learn something better there, acquire some more skills, then you can gather here. If there are possibilities, or even if you're going to work there, but don't think in terms of you'll earn dollars, then come back and build your village. That's a long shot. Actually, what we need in this country is not necessarily dollars. What we need in this country is a corruption-free, clear, focused and dedicated people. That's what we're missing.
In fact, the conversation with Ratan Tata dissects the advantages and mishaps that could happen when one goes overseas.
We should not go overseas if we are going to disgrace our image, corporate image that we represent, or the country's image. The good thing about going overseas, either through an acquisition or through yourself, is that it gives you the opportunity to compete in a more competitive marketplace. One may think, why would you want to be in the UK with a car company? To have access to technologies and things that you can actually reversely bring here is a great plus.
It seems that traveling to other lands to explore, learn, and innovate should be one's priority. After all, these are perks of globalization that international relations enjoy.
If you are going there to pursue something, it is fine. If you think there is some form of skill or education or knowledge or even a profession which is not available here, you want to go there, it is fine. But you are going there to make dollars and send it back, please don't waste your life like that. There is so much to be done here.
The wonder of innovation and stepping out of the norm could be witnessed in the success of the late Apple CEO, Steve Jobs.
If I might mention companies, Apple was innovative when Steve Jobs first did it, but the board pushed him out because he was considered a failure and he was fired. And then the company brought him back as CEO when it was almost bankrupt some years later, and he built what today is probably the most valuable company in the world. And what he really did was he did everything different to what the book would say, but he created an environment very autocratically that opened innovativeness.
What India needs to be is a land of ideas, where the population works for the community, piecing their ideas together.
In a nation like this, where we are busy producing an underdeveloped population, and all that we have is population, nothing else in this country. Unless we have an army of dedicated people on the ground who can educate and transform that situation.
This is why we must value our people, education, and opportunities. The prosperity a country could achieve boils down to the population of a nation.
One thing about our nation, which is a kaleidoscope of cultures, kaleidoscope of ethnicity, and in every way we are a mix, an impossible mix of people, which is our strength, which is our quality. It is very important that we understand, though for small things we will bicker, when really big issues come, we have always come together to act as one nation, and once again this is very needed.
Sadhguru encourages all those who can stay for the betterment of the nation to not flee to other countries to earn dollars, but instead focus on what he or she can do for India.
If you have integrity, why I'm focusing on integrity is, this has been a scarce thing. Whether it is politics or any profession, including spirituality, unfortunately, one ingredient that is really weak in India right now is integrity. If you think you have integrity, please stay in India. We don't want one more to escape.
Innovation is indeed what keeps a country moving forward. What topics would you like us to discuss in the next videos? Comment your thoughts down below. Thanks for watching.